Well, here we are, still AFKing on old school Runescape, trying to become a billionaire. Now, I found something out about myself, and I thought it was kind of interesting. I don't necessarily think I'm a gamer. I think I'm a old school RuneScape player. And this has been something that that I've discovered off and on for a majority of my life. I'm not really a video game player. There's just certain video games that I like to play. I like to play World of Warcraft, and I like to play old school RuneScape. If you give me any other game, I kind of don't want to play it. I don't think I'm a video game player. I've always thought of myself as a gamer, but when it comes down to it, guys, I don't think I am. I think I'm an OSRS player. I think that's kind of what I do. And I think that's okay. What are you guys? Would you guys consider yourself a gamer if you only play old school RuneScape? Because the games that I play, I played a little bit of Pokemon Go back in the day. I don't really play it now. Played Tony Hawk back in the day. And nowadays, I just play some old school RuneScape. I was trying to play some Diablo 4, and I think I got up to level 12, and I was like, dude, I'm just not into it. And I was trying to be into it, but I was just not into it. I was like, what the heck is this? The gameplay just doesn't feel good to me. It just, maybe it's because I was a barbarian, and I was trying to fight the first real boss that I fought for a dungeon, and I was like, this just doesn't feel good. And then I come back here and I click, and I'm just continuing to AFK, and I'm like, this feels good. This right here feels better than the boss that I fought in Diablo 4. Being able to AFK and continue to go. Now, maybe if I was a better gamer, maybe if I spent a little bit more time into the game and, got a little bit better, maybe the boss would have felt definitely a lot more comfortable. But I'm just not into games. I really think if I wasn't playing, I'm not even playing WoW right now. If I wasn't playing old school RuneScape, I don't think I'd be playing any games. I don't think there's a game out there that really calls my name where it's like, hey, play this. Like Brighter Shores, I know that's been a pretty a big game right now for RuneScape players. But I looked at it and I'm like, this is not something that I want to do. And maybe it is good. It's just something that I don't want to do. We have Black Ops 6 that came out. I haven't played a shooter since Black Ops 2. I didn't even know there was a 3, 4, and 5. I'm not a gamer. Well, I did buy the Pokemon Snap game that recently came out. And when I say recently, was that a few years ago? Here's a yawn. So I don't even know what to consider myself anymore. I guess I'm just a person that likes to play old school RuneScape inefficiently, and if I get a drop, I get a drop. If I don't, I don't. That's just kind of the way it is. It's so funny how that is nowadays, though. We're just so it's so different. When I grew up, I think I would consider myself a gamer. I had a Nintendo 64. Eventually got a PlayStation 2. I gamed. I really did game, and I enjoyed gaming. But nowadays, there's just so much out there, so many games out there, and I just don't feel I have the time to learn and pick up a new game. I really tried to play Diablo 4. I really did. Unfortunately, I just couldn't get into it. Maybe I got to play it a little bit more. Maybe I got to do a little... I don't know. Even leagues. Oh, man, if we went into the leagues talk, do I even want to play leagues? Yes, I do want to play leagues. But I'm like, am I going to, take away from XP from my main? I'm such a noob, guys. I'm such a noob. What do you guys think? Are you a gamer if you only play old school RuneScape? I don't know. All right, I'm going to bed. And like always, anything goes good with the Dragon Med.